Hello, folks. Antonio Denez here, Optimist CEO. It's a big pleasure to announce the launch of our Career Acceleration channel, which has the goal to share with you tips, skills, knowledge, content that we have been teaching for more than 13 years in major business schools and prestigious universities all over the world. So the goal of this channel here, folks, is to share with you key skills, critical skills to expedite careers, professional development on the long term, and also accelerate the speed or rate of promotions. So the agenda of this first video is to start talking with you about these two topics, the most common career mistakes, and secondly, skills to accelerate careers that very often are neglected or are not taught properly around the world. So let's dive in and get started. What are the most common mistakes we have been seeing throughout these years, partnering with these business schools, prestigious universities, and working with these amazing students all over the world? So the first common mistake, it's very talented, driven students investing only on technical competence and neglecting all the other complementary skills necessary for a long-term, sustainable, successful careers. So this is very common, even among bright, driven students from top universities around the world. Second career mistake, it's to treat being good at your job as an equal, as the same thing of being deserving of a promotion. They are totally two different things. So if you are good at your job, does not mean that you will get promoted, that the company or boss will recognize and give you a promotion. It just means that you will keep your job. So being good at your job does not mean promotions. So this is the second career mistake that we have been seeing a lot over these 13, 14 years. So the third one, it's not having a system or complementary skills to advance careers at will, proactively, and with predictability. So we have been seeing several bright students thinking that they just needed to be good technically at their job, not investing in complementary skills and not having a system. So this thinking, these career mistakes are the same thing as having an airplane with a very powerful modern engine, but not having all the navigational systems, aerodynamic features, good wings, all the controls necessary for a good flight. So in a career, it's the same thing. And sorry for this silly comparison, but a career will not fly like an airplane will not fly if it has only a very powerful engine. So the same thing, a career. If you are good technically, and very good technically, but you don't have the complementary skills, your career will not fly just because you have a very powerful and modern engine. And sorry for this silly analogy. So working all over these years, we have seen professionals that fall into one of these two categories, folks. So the grinders, professionals who make some career advancement, but based on trial and error, extreme work hours, or pure luck. And the Rainmakers, or the career wizards, people who make a lot of progress in their careers in a sustainable way and with certain degree of predictability. It's amazing. We call them the Rainmakers or career wizards, people who are making a lot of money, a lot of career progression, and having interesting jobs year after year in a sustainable way. So what is the main difference between these two categories? So the Rainmakers, they have a career system. So they understood that being technically competent is just one of the axes, one of the causes necessary for a career progression and promotions. So they proactively manage and complement and reinforce all the other axes necessary for a career progression. And they manage their career as a cause and effect relationship, not with trial and error, gut feeling, or depending upon luck. So if you're unhappy with your career, let me ask you this. How many promotions or career advancements did you get in the last year? Sorry for the provocative question, but if you didn't so many, then let me ask you, how many proactive strategic steps did you take to get formal promotions or career advancements? If you didn't take or didn't know how to take these proactive strategic steps to advance your career, then let me tell you, maybe what is missing is this more overall career management system that we will start teaching in this channel. Every week, each week, we're gonna teach you one skill or one technique that you can apply in your reality to proactively advance your career on demand, to a certain degree, on demand, yes, and with predictability. And the raw reality, folks, is that these techniques of career management or career skills, they are not taught in the formal educational system. So let's learn what are these skills so important for career acceleration. We at Optimus have classified these skills in the 3 C's of career. We need to complement our technical competence, the first C, with skills of collaboration. We need to be able to work with colleagues, the boss of our boss, the boss of our colleagues, supplier, customers, because everything is interconnected. So we need several skills of collaboration, such as effective communication, networking, influencing and persuasion, negotiation of deadlines, of project scope, so on and so forth. So skills of collaboration. And then the third C is the skill of commitment. Commitment with our own development, commitment with the maintenance of our energy, resilience, and emotional intelligence, commitment with the goals and values of our organization. So throughout the weeks in this channel, we will be diving in each of these C's, and we're gonna teach you and give you practical tips from our collaboration with all these major universities and amazing business schools we have been partnering with in all these skills. So besides the technical competence, our first C, we're going to discuss here in this channel presentation skills and informal communication skills. We're going to learn also about great techniques, practical techniques, hands-on techniques of negotiation, influencing and persuasion, techniques and tools of leadership and team management. So these first 3 skills, they are somehow taught in universities, especially in business schools. So in this channel, we're gonna dive in these skills here, but we're gonna go beyond. So the next 3 skills that we're gonna teach in this channel week by week are techniques of productivity, focus, and procrastination control. So these are skills of self-management that are really, really important for a long-term successful career. And we're gonna give you tips of productivity, focus, procrastination control in this channel. Also, tips of networking, professional branding, and stakeholder management. Because, like I said, the C of collaboration, it's really important, especially nowadays where everything and everyone is interconnected. Then emotional intelligence, energy and resilience. We're gonna try to share with you very practical hands-on skills in this channel about ways to keep our mental sanity, our awareness, and avoid procrastination and burnout that are so, so important in a career that lasts 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. And then we, throughout the weeks and the months, we also gonna teach you skills of decision-making, how to avoid biases, how to avoid group thinking, heuristics, how to make good decisions. So these are the scope of the channel. Hopefully you will follow our videos, post a question or a comment if you have, and If you enjoyed this video, share with your friends, because those most vulnerable people, or those people who are struggling in their careers, in their professional lives, are the ones that most need these techniques. So maybe sharing this knowledge, if you thought valuable, you will be helping those who are in most need of these techniques. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much.